up, Sean Paul? What's happening? Hey, now ladies and gentlemen, it's about that time. Turn this thing on out. Now let me see everybody do this. Hey, let's go. Snap your fingers, but do you still? You can do it all by yourself. Let me see you do it. Let me see you do it. Hey, snap your fingers, but do you still? You can do it all by yourself. Let me see you do it. Let me see you do it. Hey, snap your fingers, then rock with it. Do it, do it, do it, do it. Go drop with it. Do a step with it. Put your hips with it. All my ladies, let me see you put a twist with it. You can't do it like me. I'm by myself. I do it so good. I don't need nobody else. What's happening? What's up? Got that fired up. What's happening? What's up? Got that in my cup. I can't think. I'm too go. Don't know how the hell I'm getting home. Hey, snap your fingers, but do you still? You can do it all by yourself. Let me see you do it. Let me see you do it. Hey, snap your fingers, but do you still? You can do it all by yourself. Let me see you do it. See you do it. Yes. Look around the club. What do I say? Everybody rocking side to side to the beat. Snapping their fingers, bouncing to the groove. All by themselves. That's the new move. Where I'm from, we like to go dumb. I'm soaking up the game. I'm seeing how it's done. I ain't shorty what they call it. She said the pool palace. Straight from Bankhead. I said you're good at it. What you do, you and your crew. They even got players and thugs doing it too. The more that I the more it's looking smooth. It's nothing to a boss. I can two. Snap your fingers, but do you still? You can do it all by yourself. Let me see you do it. Let me see you do it. Hey, snap your fingers, but do you still? You can do it all by yourself. Let me see you do it. Let me see you do it. Hey, chillin' in the bill. Yeah, we again. Bottles in again. Up the put it in the air. I'm throwing up the, let them know we in here. Yeah, brand new shoes, brand new. The old school, cause I'm feeling real cool. Yeah, I'm from the A, so I'm leaning and rocking. Snapping my fingers, then reaching for my repping my block. Straight from the dick. When you snap your fingers, shout it, got a jerky neck. We on the mess, we on that mess. I bet you can't do it like this. Yeah, I'm back to the track, back to the snap. 1, 2 step, then gotta lean back. Yeah, this is how we do it in the A time. And if you ain't know, this is how it goes down. Hey, snap your fingers, but do you still? You can do it all by yourself. Let me see you do it. Let me see you do it. Hey, snap your fingers, but do you still? You can do it all by yourself. Let me see you do it. Let me see you do it. Hey. Get up.
7070 Collins. We in Miami and we ballin'. She let dollar pull up as we mobbin'. Every time I'm in the city, we be locked in. Ay, locked in. Ball Harbor, take you shopping. Nikki Beach, we in the water. Free out, make it hotter. 2 a.m. we ended up at Live. 3 a.m. we like open. 4 a.m. and I know which girls I'm taking home. Ooh, yeah. It's 2 a.m. drinks, more sips, more time getting spent on text, more things that I gotta confess. Let's be honest for once and own it. Lose ourselves and live in the moment. When they doubt, we just show them. Private plane, we just flown in.
It's one of the loudest venues in the National Football League. We're inside Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City, home of the Chiefs. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Baltimore Ravens and the Kansas City Chiefs. With Greg Olson, I'm Mike Tirico, and out there is Tyler Loop to get us started. Off we go from Kansas City.
The Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
From 25, they'll go to work. First and 10.
Yellow. Go, Lou, Eddie.
Throwing to get things started is Mahomes. Working the right side, taken in by Rice. He'll be brought down up past the 35-yard line. They'll get 11 there, and that's a quick first down. So, from the 36, it is first and 10.
36-yard line.
Play action here. Mahomes. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
I think he got away with one there, Mike. I thought with the way the defender had him covered, I was actually surprised he didn't move off to his next progression. He threw that into some really tight coverage, and he's lucky that ball wasn't picked.
On second down, Mahomes. That's complete to Rice. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. That one good for 26 yards. Now a first and 10 from the 38-yard line.
First down. First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
They'll run with the former 7th-round draft pick, Isaiah Pacheco. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. They'll come up here, first and 10. Once again, it's Pacheco. And this time, they are ready for it. Thrown for a loss. And it's second down.
The key to great defensive line play is the get-off. When that ball moves, how fast can you get off the ball and get into the backfield? That's exactly what we saw here. Quick read, react, get off the block, take him down for a loss.
Flush to his right. Now he takes off. And he is out of bounds. That's a couple yards short of the marker. And it'll bring up third down.
The key to a good quarterback scramble, Mike, is knowing when it's time to go from a thrower to a runner. And that's exactly what we saw here. Doesn't get the first down, but he's able to pick up some really positive yards and then get out of bounds.
He'll try and run it here with Pacheco. And he will have the Chiefs first down by about a yard. They're able to convert on third and 2.
First down. First and 10 at the 12-yard line.
They'll stay on the ground and stay with Pacheco. Not much there. Maybe a yard.
Taken down at the 11-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up second and 9.
Here's a second and 9. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. Forced out wide. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he's in. Isaiah Pacheco. Touchdown, KC. Terrific way to start this one. Not only a touchdown, but a nice long march down the field. Makes it a long walk back to the bench for the defense.
Mike, that's about as good as you can imagine starting a game offensively. To be able to sustain that many plays and be able to cap it off with a touchdown, that is a dream start for this offense.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Now return coming from the 7. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. First carry for one of the league's best workhorses, Derrick Henry. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe he gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down.
At the 25-yard line.
From the gun, Jackson. Moving outside the pocket, carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. And fortunately, one of his teammates there to save him. He'll wind up getting enough to pick up the 1st down.
Now, obviously, there's never a good time to fumble the ball. It's probably the thing that teams stress the most is ball security. But it makes it a little bit easier knowing that your own team was able to fall on top of it, and at least you can maintain possession.
A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down. From the shotgun, here's Jackson. There's a short one caught by Andrews. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
Now it's Jackson. Looking into the middle, there's Flowers. And he's going to be taken down short of the marker. That is going to set up an interesting 4th down decision.
It's now 4th.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down. They'll run the sneak, and he's going to have the Ravens' 1st down. They find a way to keep the drive going with the 4th down conversion.
Pretty simple here, Mike. Every team, they have this sheet up in the box. It's their own analytics telling them when to go for it, when not to go for it. And in this spot, their metrics say go for it, sneaks the call, 1st down.
A 1st down throw for Jackson. Flushed to his left. He'll complete this one to Rashad Bateman. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. It's a big one for the Ravens. And even 30 yards. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Here's Lamar. He'll keep it on the zone read. They'll take this forward for about 5. it's 2nd and 5. One quarter in the books. It's the Chiefs on top. We'll be back in Kansas City after this. Raven football, quarter number 2 begins. They've got it looking at a 2nd and 5 situation.
Hey, Alpha, sit hot! Sit hot! Miami! Sit hot! Sit hot!
Jackson looking to throw. Rolling right. He'll run again. And he will get into the end zone. Lamar Jackson. Touchdown, Baltimore.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down to score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score on the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop, and they come away with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. Here's Smith to return it. Now an opening past the 30. And they will finally track him down, but not before he takes this to the other side of midfield.
Chiefs make it for 1st and 10 at the Ravens' 47-yard line.
They'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10.
Yellow! 180!
The drive begins with a run by Pacheco. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
Smith in on the tackle. It's a loss of a yard.
Off the play fake, here's Mahomes. On the run to the right. Off he goes.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good gain.
They'll come up to 3rd and 3.
Yellow!
From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. A gain there of 11. First down, KC.
It's a gain of 11.
Attack!
And Kansas City Chiefs. First down.
Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Mahomes now on 2nd down. He'll drop this underneath to Pacheco. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line. Give him 14 on that one. And the Chiefs have a first down.
Kansas City Chiefs. First down. First and 10.
Mahomes now to throw again. They'll set up the screen to Pacheco. And he's going to take it into the end zone. It's a touchdown. There is a penalty marker down, but it looks like this one's going to hold up. Here's Butker now for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Chiefs will move out to a 14-7 lead.
Ravens 7. Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. That ball going to hop into the end zone. It's a touchback that will come out to the 20-yard line. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. the play fake. Jackson rolling to the left. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line.
It's first down. You got to get the ball out of your hands. I understand trying to take a shot. I love it on early downs. But once it's not there and that protection starts to break down, it's either check down or throwaway. You don't want to be in second and long.
Nice gain here. He's going to be marked down at the 35-yard line. Jackson to his big target, Andrews, for the Baltimore first down.
At the 35-yard line.
They'll send Flowers in motion. He keeps it himself, and he's going to be out of bounds following a gain of about 5 on first down.
He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on first down.
On a quick from the 41. Here's second down and 4. Now Jackson. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
Jackson sacked. A loss of 4 yards. It's third down. Third and 8.
2 minutes to go here till halftime. We'll return to Arrowhead after this. We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8.
180. What? 180. It's hot. You.
Now, Jackson. And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. Here's Patrick. He'll throw it on first down. And no chance to turn and go. That one's good for just a couple.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
Flush to his right. The second down throw is incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out front.
On third down, Mahomes. That's complete. Who else? It's Kelsey. Ball out to the 35-yard line as they come up for 1st and 10.
Kansas City Chiefs. First down.
Throwing again, it's Mahomes. Out to his right. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
Here in the first half, we've seen nothing but connections from these two guys. I mean, they've come out completely on fire, so the defense finally gets a stop, and really the first time we've seen these guys be a little bit off.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Yellow.
To the air once more, it's Mahomes. Left side, it's caught by Brown. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Right back to the air for Mahomes. Forced to his right. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey, guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, There was nowhere to go with the ball.
And we won't see a return here. This is going to be marked down inside the 15.
No, we changed it.
Jackson now to throw on first down. Moving to his right. Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the goal line. Nearly a pick six, but he does set up the offense with first and goal.
So this was a great stress test for this defense, Mike. Everybody prepares to defend a quarterback from within the pocket. But how do you defend that quarterback when he breaks the pocket? In this case, watch everybody flow. Everybody stays with the play and maintains their assignment. They get rewarded for a chance at the interception, and he comes through with the pick.
Exiting the pocket right. That one is caught in the back of the end zone. Rasheed Rice. Touchdown, Kansas City. And the show continues. What a first half he's had, Greg. A third touchdown pass with that one.
Mike, what stood out to me the most so far is just the amount of space these guys have had to operate in. I think if I'm this defensive coordinator, me and my staff at halftime are revisiting this game plan. They obviously felt good about it coming in, but I don't think there's anything to feel good about thus far.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. This one taken at the 7. Get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
On first and 10, Jackson. This one not quite on target. Done too much. That one falls incomplete. DeAndre Hopkins was the intended target for that one. It's second down. To throw is Jackson. This one complete to Bateman. And he's going to be out of bounds, but up past the 35.
A gain of 17 yards.
17 yards, the gain there. Good for a Raven first down.
It's a gain of 17 yards. And a Raven first down.
From the gun, Jackson. That is going to be intercepted by Trent McDuffie. And the Chiefs will have great field position right around midfield.
Intercepted. The Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 49-yard line.
First down throw, Mahomes. Now a deep ball looking for Brown. Oh, the defender able to get his head around and intercepted. Picked off by Chidobe Awuzie.
You know, Mike, we're seeing both these offenses come out here and play a little fast and loose in the passing game. The last two throws for each team, both resulting in an interception. Now, don't get me wrong. Neither of these secondaries is going to complain. They'll happily feast on those type of throws the rest of the game. But I get a sense on these next two drives, come out here, establish the run, dose of ground and pound. Let's settle things down offensively and regroup for the rest of this game.
Out of his end zone, Jackson. He's going to put it up, take a shot for Hopkins. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. Now return coming from the 7. They'll go with the reverse. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
The Ravens take over first and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Middle.
From the shotgun, here's Jackson. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. Multiple times and all-pro. That is Chris Jones. In there to drop him. Loss of 5 to start the drive. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Play action now. Jackson on the move left. He's going to keep it himself. Jackson so nimble. He's got the first down and wisely gives himself up at the end.
26 yards.
This is an element to his game that we don't necessarily spend a lot of time talking about. He's not known as a traditional runner at the quarterback position. But when he has some space like he had here, he is more than capable of not only converting first downs, but picking up big chunk plays.
Now it's a bootleg with Jackson. That one to the sideline is over everybody. But now a penalty flag will come in. They may get him for grounding. Jackson now on 2nd down. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Not fun here. 3rd and a lot. Here's Jackson. That one caught LaJohntay Wester. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. And it will be another turnover as this defense does it again.
So the biggest thing that stands out here, Mike, is the fact that the defense just continues to pursue to the ball. Every defense focuses on get as many hats to the ball carrier as possible, because if the guy in front of you, he misses the tackle or he falls down, you have to be there to make up for it. And the pursuit to the ball is not only how they're able to get him down, it's ultimately how they're able to take the ball away.
Gonna fire. Deep ball for Rice. That's over the middle and intercepted. It's the safety, Kyle Hamilton. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
Jackson going to keep it himself. And a good job defensively to rally to the ball. They hold him to a short game.
They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You can see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going. Short game.
On the option, they give it to Henry. And he'll get maybe about 4 yards out of that one. Lane closed quickly. And here comes third down.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. Third and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
He was trying to get that one to Isaiah Likely. And it's going to lead to fourth down.
And barring an aggressive decision here on fourth down, it just seemed like a really wasted possession to go 3 and out. Not able to pick up a single first down. Not only do you not able to gain any field position advantage, it really takes a lot of the wind out of your sails as you find yourself jogging off the field and the punt team coming on.
The field goal unit staying put. They're going to line up and go for this on fourth down. Coming open, that's the tight end Likely. And he is out of bounds at the 2-yard line. A gutsy call, but they pay it off. It's a gain of 17.
So first off, nice job picking up enough for the first down. But I got to be honest, Mike, when he caught it, I thought he was going to put his foot in the ground and get physical and run through contact and try to score. I'm not so sure.
And he's in. Mark Andrews. Touchdown, Ravens.
That was a big-time answer by this offense, and they really needed it. I mean, this game, it looked like it was starting to get away, didn't it, Mike? I mean, now it's up to their defense. Can they get a stop of their own so they can get their offense back out there, get the ball back, and try to build off this last drive?
The extra point, up and good. And the Ravens draw closer here. It's 21-14. Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away. Here's Smith to return it. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. They'll start on the ground with Pacheco. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it. Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and 9. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. That one swung out wide to Pacheco. And he's out of bounds. It's a gain of 4, but now it's 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 4.
Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there. Make things difficult defensively. And it sets up 4th down.
And that's exactly how you teach it. They want these defenders to time the hit, that right when the ball gets there, you separate the receiver from the ball. And those are the ones on offense, man. You just have to make that catch, Mike. I know it's easier said than done, but you know the hit's coming. You've got to squeeze that thing, brace for impact, and make that play for your offense. You know, more often than not in the NFL, games are won based on who wins critical downs. Well, that 4th down attempt right there was exactly that, and this defense came up huge for a big-time 4th down stop.
DC, right?
On play action, here's Jackson. Flush to his right, and And for a third time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Jaden Hicks.
This is really becoming a key element to playing quarterback in the NFL, Mike. The ability to play off script and use your legs to extend the play. I think in this case, he either needs to tuck that ball down and become a runner, or he just simply needs to throw that ball away.
And he'll work ahead for about 5 to the 25.
It's a gain of 5.
Second and 5.
Brings up second and 5.
Play fake. Now it's Mahomes. Open man downfield. It's Rice. And he's going to be marked down, bringing it all the way to the 25-yard line. Mahomes to Rice for a big play. And even 50 yards. First and 10.
At the 25-yard line.
Now Mahomes gives it to Pacheco. And he's going to be stuck well behind the line of scrimmage. A play going absolutely nowhere. He'll drop this underneath to Pacheco. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10. Ball resting on the 9. First down and goal. Here's Pacheco. This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap. Not this one. They stop him for no gain. They'll go again here from the 10-yard line. Second down and goal.
At the Ravens' 10-yard line.
Hey, 57.
Off the play fake, here's Mahomes. Forced out wide, taking off.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
Third and goal. Mahomes. Pushed out to his left. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this third quarter. So these two teams take a long walk to the opposite end of the stadium. We've come to the end of the third quarter. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Big moment for a guy who's made some big kicks in his career, Harrison Butker. This to make it a 2-possession lead. And this one, right down the middle. It's good. And that could be big. They now take a 2-score advantage.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
After the made field goal, Butker back on the field to send this one away. This will be returned from the 6. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. First down throw for Jackson. Open man, that's Flowers. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line.
And the Baltimore first down. A gain of 11 on the play.
Back to throw, Jackson. That is caught. It is Hopkins. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. To first downs, and they're at the 46 now. It's first and 10.
Baltimore first down. A gain of 12. And the Ravens
No, we changed it.
Throwing Jackson. Moving outside the pocket. This throw right. Taken in by Flowers. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. 19 more on that one, and another first down.
A gain of 19 yards. First down, Ravens.
To the air one more time with Jackson. Open man is Hopkins. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They got it inside the 15. That's the second time they found him on this drive, and this one's good for 24 yards.
24-yard gain on the play. First down, Baltimore.
Again, it's Jackson. Headed left, buying time. He's going to run out of time. They get to him and bring him down.
3 yards. It's second down.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13.
Hey, middle. You at? Hey.
Now it's Jackson. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Third and long for Jackson. Rolling right. And that is incomplete.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
And this one, right down the middle. It's good. And they are indeed back within 1 score.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
Nico Remigio, they'll bring it back. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
On the return, the Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Yellow. What's that?
Oh, they got the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Nate Wiggins. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown.
That's about as bad as it can possibly get, Mike. You're only 1 play into the drive. You're trying to establish a little early rhythm, get something going, and now you're jogging off the field watching your opponent celebrate in the end zone. So they're going to have to come back out here on offense pretty quickly, regroup, take a deep breath, and try to bounce back.
Fourth quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? Remigio now on the return. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
The Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Yellow.
On first down, it's Mahomes. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's second down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Second and 10.
Yellow. Hey, 43. Where's that?
Throwing is Mahomes. On the run to the right. He'll step up and run this. And he's going to give himself up, but not before he picks up the first down.
They got to do a better job of keeping the quarterback contained in the pocket all week, Mike, against mobile quarterbacks. You talk about rushing as a group. This time they get a little undisciplined with their rush lane integrity, and he makes them pay.
Can he get away? No! He's going to be taken down behind the line.
Quarterbacks are drafted for their coverage ability. We see it year in and year out. Teams want to fortify their pass defense. But when they can come up in run support, it's just an added bonus for a defense. And this young rookie, he was one of the best picks available last year's draft, and we can see why.
On second down, Pacheco. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. 14 on the pickup. Good for a Chiefs first down. 2 minutes remain in the fourth quarter. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. Plenty of time, all 3 timeouts left. It's 1st and 10. A run with Pacheco. And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's 2nd down. They'll drop to throw. Open man left side is Brown. He's got it. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. A gain of 17 yards. First down, KC.
1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
180.
Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. He'll swing one out wide to Pacheco. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line. Now the Ravens use their first timeout. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down.
1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
Fight on these two.
They'll run with Pacheco. And he will score again. Isaiah Pacheco. Touchdown, KC. That is his 3rd touchdown of the afternoon. And Butker on for the extra point. He's got it. And the Chiefs will go up by 7.
Makes the score Chiefs 31, Ravens 24. Harrison Butker to kick off 14.
So the lead is 7 now. Here in this fourth quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. This taken in at the 8-yard line. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 17.
At their own 17-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, here's Jackson. Forced out left. Now he'll run. And he's out of bounds up close to the 30-yard line. 12 yards on the game. That's good for a quick first down. Final minute, still 2 timeouts remaining as we get to 1st and 10. From the gun, Jackson. He'll take off again. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. Good job breaking the pocket and going for 14 yards. And most importantly, a first down. Now a timeout here by Baltimore. That's going to be their second. Clock is stopped. 47 seconds left here in the fourth. Here's first down. Jackson looking to throw. Quick throw, taken in. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. Here's Jackson. Oh, the pressure too much. He goes down. The Ravens now going to use their final timeout, and they'll stop it with 28 seconds to go in the game.
And of all the sacks they have had in this game, Mike, that's the biggest one yet. That is a big-time play. You know what they say? Sacks end games, and that might have been it right there.
Jackson now on second down. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force third down.
Great job there defensively, separating the man from the ball. And this is the moments in the game where you need your best players to step up. And this guy's showing what he's capable of doing in the game's critical moment.
Jackson from the gun on third down. Throw over the middle, brought in by Hopkins. And they were hoping for a little more on that one. Brought down well short of the first. It'll bring up fourth down.
We changed it.
Jackson. That's complete. He got it to Hopkins. And he's going to be out of bounds down at the 30. A big play there on fourth down. Good for an even 20.
It's a gain of 20. First down, Baltimore.
This is first and 10.
No, we changed it.
One last shot now for Jackson. Going up top and looking for Flowers. So this one in the win column for the Chiefs. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. But in the end, got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did. That was the difference in this one. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Chiefs victorious, as we say, so long from Arrowhead.